All right, let's get real. You want to be a genius, right? You're tired of feeling like you're always playing catch-up, always wishing you were smarter, faster, and sharper. Well, here's some good news. You don't have to be born a genius. You can train yourself to think and perform like one. Today, I'm going to give you 5 practical ways to level up your brain power. 3 that'll give you quick results, and 2 that are long-term investments in your mental future. This isn't some work harder, not smarter nonsense. These are actual, science-backed strategies to train your brain to think like a genius. Let's dive in. Short-term hacks. Use the Pomodoro technique to boost focus. Here's your first short-term hack. The Pomodoro technique. You're probably thinking, oh great, another time management trick. But this one's a classic for a reason. It works. Set a timer for 25 minutes of intense, distraction-free focus, followed by a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. You'll be amazed at how much sharper your thinking becomes when you train your brain to focus in short, productive bursts. No more daydreaming for hours or pretending to work hard. Pomodoro forces your brain to go all in, and your mental stamina will skyrocket. Feed your brain. New information. Daily geniuses are constant learners. They're curious about everything and consume information like they're starving. If you want to train your brain to genius-level thinking, commit to learning something new every single day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Read a book, listen to a podcast, watch a documentary, or even dive into a random Wikipedia rabbit hole. The goal here is to make learning a daily habit. The more you expose your brain to new ideas, the quicker you'll start connecting dots, solving problems, and thinking like a genius. Practice problem-solving under pressure. If you want to level up your brain fast, you need to train it to perform under pressure. Start solving puzzles, riddles, or even math problems. But set a timer. This isn't about getting it perfect. It's about speeding up your cognitive processing. Why? Because when you're under pressure, your brain is forced to work faster, make decisions quickly, and think on its feet. It's like strength training for your brain. And the more you do it, the faster and sharper you'll get. Pro tip. You can find apps or websites with brain games that challenge you under a time limit. Use them like a mental gym. Long-term strategies develop a mindfulness meditation habit. All right, let's talk long-term. This one might surprise you, but if you want to really build genius-level mental power, you need to train your brain to be present and focused. One of the best ways to do that is through mindfulness meditation. Before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Studies have shown that people who practice meditation regularly have better attention spans, improved memory, and more creative problem-solving skills. Why? Because meditation teaches you how to control your mind. You stop getting distracted by every little thought, and instead, you train your brain to stay focused on one thing at a time. Start small, just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Over time, your ability to focus, think clearly, and stay calm under pressure will go through the roof. Genius-level thinking doesn't come from working harder. It comes from working smarter. And this is one of the smartest things you can do for your brain. Commit to deep work sessions. The second long-term strategy is the deep work approach. Geniuses don't get to the top by multitasking or skimming through shallow tasks. They spend hours in uninterrupted focus, working deeply on one thing at a time. This is where the real breakthroughs happen. You need to train your brain to enter deep work mode, where distractions fade away, and you're 100% locked in. Set aside 2 to 3 hours a day, or at least a few times a week, for deep work sessions. During this time, turn off your phone, block social media, and dive deeply into a single task or problem. The ability to focus for long periods of time is a superpower in today's world. It's rare, and it's what separates people who are good from people who are genius. So, here's the deal. You don't have to be born with some magical ability to become a genius. You can train your brain, starting right now. Use the short-term hacks to build quick wins, but commit to the long-term strategies if you want to see serious results. The real question is, are you willing to put in the work? Will you challenge yourself to focus, learn daily, meditate, and dive deep into tough tasks? The path to genius isn't easy, but if you're willing to train your mind the right way, it's 100% possible. The only thing standing in your way is you. Are you up for the challenge?